Three claps, your boy Swain's back at it again. Swain Swaggy Sense. And in today's video is going to be a tag video, and it's going to be a little bit different. So I'm gonna need y'all to kind of like listen up to this. All right. So within this tag video, I devised up a little scheme of a 3 days, 3 nights. So what that means is I'm gonna have it's gonna be 6 fragrances. Okay, so it's gonna be 3 day fragrances, and there's gonna be 3 night fragrances. And what I plan on doing is going to have them paired up with each other. So I'm gonna have a day, the day fragrance going to be in the morning, or if you're at work or whatever the case may be. And then I'm gonna have the night fragrance being, date night, vacation out, whatever the case may be too. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this review. So the first fragrance that I got for y'all that's going to be for the day is going to be Versace Pour Homme. Now this is one of the cleanest scents, this is like office OG right here. Okay, and your everyday driver. So you have some bergamot in here, you have some musk, you have some floral notes, neroli, cedar, musky tones to it. This is just an uplifting and pleasant smell, very aromatic, citrus heavy. This is great. So this one you can, this is all year round too, but for video purposes, this is going to be for the day. All right. So what I get from this fragrance is going to be 4 to 6 hours in terms of longevity. I'm going to get a nice little scent trail and a scent bubble. So you're going to get those compliments that you want from a fresh and clean scent in a daytime fragrance. Okay. This is your casual job, out and about type of fragrance. And this is definitely available at all discounters, still readily available, still preferably cheap and inexpensive. So if you want to get something that you can basically wear in the daytime, Versace Pour Homme is the way to go. What I'm going to be pairing up the Versace Pour Homme with in the nighttime is going to be Ancre Noir à l'Extrême. And some people really are not going to be into this fragrance because you have to have a distinguished nose, so to speak, when it comes to different fragrances and different fragrance note breakdowns. So this one comes off a little bit dark and mysterious, very deep and rich in terms of it being, the wood, like cypress, patchouli. You have some bergamot in here, have some, citrus notes in here, but it's going to be more so of that inkier and, leather type based fragrance. Okay. So, this one, à l'Extrême, is the amped up version of the OG, the regular Ancre Noir from the House of Lalique. And this one is something about this one. It's, like I said, it's mysterious, it's kind of strange, but it's still somewhat appealing and alluring. Some people may like it, some people may not, but this is for sure a nighttime fragrance, and this is something that I would definitely pair up with the Versace Pour Homme. And across the board, I just like this one. I didn't even put that much of a dent in it because I've been going through a lot of other fragrances, but that's either here nor there. So the longevity that I get from this is around 6 to 8 hours of longevity. And this is specifically, cooler nighttime type of weather. Okay, so this is something I would pair up with the first fragrance of the day. For the nighttime, this is Ancre Noir à l'Extrême. So the next fragrance that I have for the daytime, for day 2 of the daytime, is going to be from the House of Maison Alhambra, and that is going to be Bright Peach. Okay, so this obviously and clearly you can see what they're trying to emulate, Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. And this one is a little different, obviously. With all clones, they have some way of making it very close to, but it's going to be some ingredients or a certain tinge to the dupe or clone fragrance that's going to be definitely different from the OG, but somewhat close. And with this fragrance, this is more so of a bright and creamier type of peach. So when you bite into the peach, That's what type of fragrance and smell that you get from the character. Okay, so you got obviously peach, you got blood orange, some other citrus notes. It smells very smooth and vanilla vibe, like the creaminess of this. This is a great fragrance for the daytime, I'm telling you. And I get about 8 hours with this fragrance. This is a beast for me personally. Very fruity. This is something that, you know, both men and women can wear, but this is, man, this literally, you're biting into you take the peach from that produce aisle, and you just smell the skin on the outside, and you just literally, this is what that smells like. This is an EDP, so it's going to last a little bit longer. And Maison Alhambra has plenty and a plethora of Tom Ford dupes. Okay, this also has green leaves in this, and we're not talking about those green leaves, people. Okay, but this is a great daytime fragrance, and I would definitely want to have this in my repertoire when I'm going out when that sun is out. All right, so that is Bright Peach. So staying within the fruit type of vibe, we're going to go for the nighttime wear from Dua. This is Plumlicious, and this is going to be also a Tom Ford clone of Tom Ford's Plum Japonais, which is discontinued. But if you have Dua's Plumlicious, you're going to be pretty happy and pretty pleased at this smell. And if it smells anything like Plum Japonais, I haven't gotten a chance to smell that, but if it smells anything like this, obviously a little bit smoother, I would be happy. I'm good with this. And as you can see, I had this for a few years now, and the juice color has, you know, macerated to, you know, perfectly tinted, like amberish yellow. Okay, so into the scent profile, this is very potent. Okay, so this is a boss-like fragrance. You have that juicy plum, real spicy vanilla. Oh man, this I think the spiciness that's mixed up into the plum note is very good, very well blended, very well put together. And I can tell you, this is all day. So like if I were to wear this at a event at night, this is something that's going to literally carry on my body for until like I go to bed, literally. You know, even when I take a shower, it's still sitting there on my skin. You have to really scrub this off. I get about 10 hours with this fragrance. I'm not sure, you know, Dua has been kicking it up a notch. I ain't gonna hold you, because I've been looking on their website earlier this morning, and I'm just seeing bottles sold out after sold out after sold out on different fragrances, of course, but they, you know, people are starting to, if not be familiar with the Dua brand or Dua company, and it's starting to blow up. So Dua's doing something right. This is something that you're gonna get compliments at the wazoo. Okay, compliments at the wazoo. Oh man, that's so good. So for my nighttime wear, it's going to be Dua's Plumlicious. So the last two fragrances for the day and night is going to be, for the day, Dior Homme 2020. And clearly everyone is on the wave of Dior Homme 2020. Obviously everyone knows that when it's first released, a lot of people weren't like jiving with it because of the fact on like it doesn't have the DNA that everyone has once liked and do still like in terms of the iris note, because they got rid of it. So what you get with this one, this is more aromatic. This one is more fresh. This one is more bright. You have cedar, you have bergamot, you have some musk in here. This is man, this is gentleman-like right here. And this is something for the daytime that you're going to be getting at least 6 to 8 hours, if not more. Okay, you don't need that many sprays with this fragrance, especially if you're spraying on the collars of your shirt or anything like that. Compliment, you know, monster. This one, out of all of these fragrances that I'm about to you know, show to y'all and tell y'all about them, this is the one that I have been getting the most compliments off of. All right, You know, it's still, you know, I had gotten this when it first released, and clearly a lot of people weren't liking it, but I really didn't put that much of a dent in it, and I'm glad. I'm not sure if this formulation is going to be changed or not. So, you know, that's one thing that some companies try to do with the whole reformulation. They try to scare you in terms of if it's going to be different or not. But if you like the fragrance, get the fragrance, okay? So, man, so this is the one that you will want to wear for the daytime, and this is day 3 for me. All right, so this is Dior Homme 2020. So that nighttime fragrance that I'm going to be pairing up with Dior Homme, if I had to, is going to be Stronger With You by Giorgio Armani. Okay, by Giorgio Armani. And as you can see, I have the smaller, like somewhat travel size bottle, and I have another one just in case when I'm finished. Okay, don't have the, you know, the actual bottle, you know, the actual presentation of the OG bottle. But this is fine with me, okay? So what you get with this, you have this chestnut accord, sugar, vanilla, real warm and cozy, real subtly sweet, and just seductive and delicious. When you smell this, you kind of like want to eat the tester strip. Don't do that, but that's what it makes you feel like doing, okay? I get 6 hours with this fragrance. This is something that, you know, if you sprayed it on your scarf, if you're going out, just envision yourself if you had a trench coat, nice slacks, you know, some Chelsea boots, whatever you kind of put your wardrobe to make it out to be. This is something that night out is that girl or whomever you're into is going to be all over you. Trust me, this is a phenomenal fragrance. Obviously, you know, there are plenty of flankers from this line, but this is what started it all right here. The Stronger With You, this is what started with all. And I'm happy to at least have this one, as well as another backup travel size bottle. And as you can see how much I love this fragrance, okay? So this is the nighttime fragrance, Stronger With You, Giorgio Armani. Those are my 3 days, 3 night fragrances. I'm gonna tag all my homies down in the description below. You know, the homie TZ fragrances, the homie Goldie Smell Goods, the homie Razor Ramon the Barber, Ace Vendetta Smell Better, Dedrick Hitch Jr., you know, like, and some others that are in there too. But just make sure that you check out their channels. I'm gonna put them down below. And yeah, man, hopefully this trend becomes a thing. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell just to let y'all know when I'm posting another video. Check the community tab to keep you updated with everything else too. And I'll catch you on the next one.